Oh, is that to mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
That's cool.
You'll be able to spot us pretty much. New game. Let's go with mode Ethan.
I'm just gonna go Ethan. Why not? Hey!
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We're just gonna go back and forth with this.
Oh. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today? But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
I think we've all had those friends. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up.
But if she's going to chase after me like this, I must feel better off running away.
This is so weird. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me.
I
Flawless voice act. Flawless voice acting.
Okay, Dave.
Are you gonna...
I read it already.
Oh, but I caught you this time.
Maybe it became, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Dude?
Oh god, I'm actually lagging. What the hell?
Your stream can't handle Doki Doki.
I don't know why. It's like... Okay, I'm gonna... Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But did you wait for me after all?
But you did, okay.
I don't know, I read it weird. I could go back.
No, it's fine. I guess you don't have it in you to be... Okay, you know what? You be the girls and I'll be me. This is confusing.
I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to him,
In
even
him.
if you want. Even if you want to.
Don't have it in him.
Dude, wait. Come join. Oh my. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As they draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Mariko, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I just simply go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah.
Hello?
Dying. God damn it.
I will invite Chase to this channel.
Yes, please. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Who just said I identify as a toaster?
Your happiness is really important to me, you know?
Just
I know
keep going.
you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything outside of her head.
Oh my god, now the task manager is using more resources than this game.
I think you restart your PC. Dude, wait. It should have been in your DMs. But you know.
He's in here.
I know, but we invited him to yours.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to fucking reinstall the game because I did the wrong name and now it's gonna throw me off.
The school day is as
going out the
ordinary
job.
as ever, and it's over before I know.
Call.
After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs.
Oh my god, Chase.
What?
You know some weird bird?
Yeah?
He's got the pig up to P3 level 50.
Yeah, he had a whole bunch of blood points.
God damn.
So, Enderman says task manager uses mem partner, which causes it to change.
You said task manager uses what? Memory?
Which causes
No, I was
it to
talking
change.
CPU. CPU, it was using more than Doki Doki.
That's terrible.
No, my CPU's terrible. What kind of graphics card do you have, Gamer Girl?
I have a 960 GTX by NVIDIA.
Oh, yeah. You know what brand it is at all? Like, I mean, I know it's NVIDIA, but like, do you know if it's just the NVIDIA reference card or is it?
I know it's
I'll be right back, guys.
GTX, if that's the brand, but you know.
No. It's not.
I'm trying.
I have a 960 just sitting on my shelf right now because I'm trying to sell it. I'm using a 760 right now because I went
Did you
ahead.
rip like 3 monitors or are able to?
I was able to whenever I had 3 monitors to run.
And it ran fine, right?
Somewhat. I mean, I would have liked to have a better graphics card for that.
I mean, it didn't really strain off, right?
Didn't what? Strain? Nah, not really. I mean, just playing games that were. I mean, it strained a little bit more on games than usual just because it was running out the 3 monitors, but
No.
Otherwise, no. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Did you know that this company's actually coming out with an actual horror game?
Oh, that's nice. This one? The one made Doki Doki?
Mm-hmm.
I can't play horror games. They give me nightmares.
I mean, you can play Dead by Daylight. So wait, what point are you at right now? Are you at school?
Yeah, where Sarah wants me to check out some clubs.
What does the quote say right now?
I guess
Oh,
I
I
have
can
no
catch up.
choice but to start with the anime club.
Okay, you can go ahead. I'm here.
Hello!
Am I talking for me again?
Yeah.
Okay. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought,
Know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah.
there is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie?
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring them in a new member. And Natsuki, they made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Let's go.
Oh my god, this is great. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. I wish we had, like, 5 people in here playing it together, because then everybody could kind of... Although once we start making choices, we're going to have to kind of go on our own.
Yep. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sarah always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Moriko. What a nice surprise.
That's gonna kill me.
What?
Different name. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Wow. I'm such a weeb.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other
Oh, I
girls.
need to re-say that. Please, please, please. Hold on. You're gonna love this if you're watching my screen.
Oh god, oh god. Oh god, no.
Oops, my... God damn it. Hold on. Ah! I hope you saw that.
I didn't see that, so.
You can just ignore it when she gets moody.
Oh no.
I had to!
Perfectly calculated. Alright, I'm at the anyway. This is
Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again.
Monica smiles sweetly. I mean, you could have technically read that one, but whatever. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, You too, Monica.
Come sit down. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Okay, so if you couldn't tell already, Natsuki's kind of the hothead, Sayori's kind of in the middle, and then Yuri is really timid and, like, quiet and shy.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about you make some tea as well?
I make some tea, but okay. I'm gonna correct you on this. I'm sorry, it's so bad.
What?
I am so bad about, like, grammar. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori.
Ethan, I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow, alright?
Alright, I'll talk to you later, man.
Okay.
Later. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay. Sorry, my monitor is like slowly tilting. Everything I'm trying to fix
It's
it.
fine.
And I hope you're enjoying this voice acting.
I hope so. I'm trying really hard.
What? Because I'm like doing voice acting practically on you?
No, I'm like actually trying to kind of sound like I would, you know, in that situation. I'm very vocal with my reading. I'm like very, I have a personality to my reading almost. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Monitor. Thank you. Okay. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
Enderman, no. There's no one else here. It's delicious!
Hold on, I'm opening up your stream chat real quick, or your stream, I guess.
It's delicious!
There you go. There it is.
No, I had actually food in my mouth.
I know. That's.
Did you just see that?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh my god. I'm eating like a cheesy potato soup.
Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Fuck. Hold on, I got you.
Just eat some food.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Okay, Enderman,
No, that was a reference to whenever I was like, I'm going to the anime club. You know, whenever you're like, I'm going to the anime club, that was a reference to that.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I got it, Enderman. Go ahead. There you go.
Did you just see that? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Well, I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you. No, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Wait, no, I messed that up. That wasn't a good one.
I don't like tea. There it is.
That's not...
Oh, insulted. Yuri looks away.
I meant
I'm
that,
sorry.
you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. There it goes. There it is. You were into it. I got you. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Ethan, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Bruh! There it goes. Ow, I just hurt myself because you like did that and I was like, yes! Anyway. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that go deep in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling you a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with such deep psychological elements that usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
The way you said that, dude.
I'm perfect for this, come on.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. She looks so concerned.
Right?
Please, monitor speaking. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. Well then. But if a story written makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Sorry, I was reading Enderman's fucking comments and it's killing me.
No.
I can't.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind him last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called. Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori, sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
Oh my god. So you reading what Edward said?
State tornado and the super outbreak. The tri-state tornado and the super outbreak.
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example of how Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus now, we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Ethan?
You keep saying that and it's like, yes!
I try.
It's helping. It's helping. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have the other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Boop. Oh.
What? I'm sorry, I thought... Ethan.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official! Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Ethan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Ethan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay! Am I making this too cutesy?
Not really, I mean it fits. Okay, we're gonna have to on these poems though, we're gonna have to sync up what we say so that...
Oh yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh god, okay. Alright, so basically you're gonna choose words that you think whichever girl you want to go for would like. So say something like skirt or headphones or something like that. That would be more like Natsuki's. Stuff that are more complex words, I guess, like determination. That would be more Yuri's level, and then Sayori is kind of just in between. It's not cutesy, but it's not dark and sophisticated.
I'm gonna go with heartbeat.
I randomly generated, so
Okay.
who are you wanting to go for?
I like Yuri. And then
Okay. And whoever jumps is who that word goes for. Like whoever jumps when you select one, like whoever like does a few hops, that's who, like, I guess you chose with that word. So I hit Yuri on that one. Okay. You can just go ahead. Just tell me who it... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I just accidentally did Sayori on that one. Fuck. It's okay. Just go for things that you think would be Yuri. Oh, Disarray would be one for Yuri, I think, if you haven't already clicked one. Oh.
Yeah.
Have they mostly gone for Yuri so far, or have they gone for like Sayori?
Sayori.
Ah, fuck.
What, you don't want her?
I went Yuri.
I like Yuri. She's sweet.
Damn. Okay. No, I just wanted to sync them up. Because depending on who you choose. Oh, is it? Has it been more Yuri?
Well,
Like,
wait, I'm getting both.
I would. Okay. So what are the options, and I'll tell you which one would be good for it.
Options or Sayori?
No, I mean like.
Okay.
I mean the words.
Shame, dark, laugh, journey, just oh.
Go with vivacious. Go with vivacious. It's gonna take a little bit, but I'm gonna.
After image.
Yeah.
Nope.
You know, unrequited isn't one.
Meager.
Think of things that would like have to do with like dark or like complex things, but don't have to do with like depression or like anxiety type deal. Like, because the depression and anxiety type deal is more Sayori. I know that's kind of a spoiler, but I had to tell you that one. Happiness and sadness, like direct happiness and sadness, is more Sayori.
Okay.
Did it lean more towards Yuri at that point, you think?
Yeah. Because it is like
Okay.
longer words, basically. That's why I was going.
Yeah. So she hopped up more. Alright, got you.
Yeah.
Alright, you can go ahead.
Okay.
Once you get.
I actually skipped one, so can you read that one? At least for Monica.
Hi again, Ethan!
Okay. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. No, I said that wrong, but whatever. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Ethan. I hope this is too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Roasted. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Ethan always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps he helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
That was perfect.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Ethan can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Yuri even bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori!
Me? The way I said that was so...
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it? My voice cracked.
It's okay.
Oh god, go ahead.
Oh my god, I'm reading what Edward said.
I deserve slack. That brick in the wall needs replaced.
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue
the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Oh, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we can, discuss it if you wanted. Well then!
She makes it seem like it's some sort of like sexual act, like, oh, talk dirty about this book.
Well, like, the way she's making it come off.
Yeah. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad from distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Ah.
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I might just... But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right? Sorry, I accidentally hit history.
I just wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book?
When I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
Ah, Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
Sorry. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts...
Stop.
starts... God damn it. Messed up, so I just perfectly made a fart sound just to cover it up. How could this be so fucking like... Oh my god.
Well, it's been a while since I've read out loud, so, Go ahead,
It's
go ahead.
better to read the stories of like textbooks, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but this is more interesting, so go ahead.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
You did the thing again.
I know. Quite funny. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost young sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Also, and that eye is looking at me funny. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ethan?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen.
Sounds like
It's a literature club after all. Yeah.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? She looks so concerned. She looks so worried.
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it.
Still here.
Oh, there was just ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Ah, yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
Me? Oh my god, I apologize constantly.
Same.
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry.
I mean...
This is me! Oh
Same! Here, this should work, right? I set my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I get that. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yuri takes her left arm and Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. God damn it. Wrong way. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Oh. Fuck. Go ahead.
Are you ready?
Huh?
To turn the page.
Ah, sorry. Look, there's me! There's so many sorries! I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes a page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But, Ethan, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone!
Cock block.
No, not even. No, this was completely like bitch block.
That was, yeah, it was like straight cock block, yeah.
I know, but I'm trying to find a better word for it.
No, come on. Bitch block, that's fine, whatever, go with bitch block. So there's gonna be a lot of those.
Yeah. Okay, I actually skipped a line and I need you to read. After she bitch blocked.
So after the okay, everyone?
Yeah.
What are you on? Are you on I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other?
Yeah,
that's what you're on, or that's what you skipped?
That's why I skipped.
Oh. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Enderman, oh my god.
5 more minutes.
No, it's more like 2 more hours. We not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Doesn't even fucking say anything about it closing on my thumb. I'm not like, ah, shit, or anything like that. It's just, oh, alright. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back in my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait.
Hold on. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who are we going for first?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. No,
Okay.
This doesn't really matter.
Go with Yuri. Wait, no. Let's make Natsuki.
Okay. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday.
Okay. That's all you do.
It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
No, she told me something different. She goes, Ethan, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
You went Sayori's route. Say that's what she says when you pick Sayori.
I didn't know. Oh well.
I should have saved.
Oh well.
Okay. Oh well.
I didn't save yet.
Before the poems, you should save. You'll just have to tell me how it goes.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh, I love how he said that.
Do you want to get smacked? Like shit. Come on, man.
I'll pass.
See, the other way we could do this is you could screen share, like we could go into a private Discord call, we could just invite Enderman in there.
Yeah.
Like add him.
For
Why?
But, if anything, we should wrap it up here. Because this is going to take a while. If we keep going. So.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take a long time. This game, oh my god.
Okay.
I've only been through completely twice on different playthroughs, and I have 6 hours.
I'm just saying it's a mindfuckery.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
The way
oh,
these characters
yeah.
are. Oh my god, it's already.
Oh, it is a total mindfuck. You're gonna hate it.
I'm gonna hate it. Oh, great.
You're gonna love it and hate. You're gonna love the way it plays with your head, but you're also gonna hate the way it plays with your head. Like.
Oh my god. Okay, guys. I hope you guys like enjoyed this live stream and everything.
Save before you quit, please. I did not. Fuck. No!
On you, dude.
Well, I'll go Sayori next time I go through, and then maybe we'll.
Well, I didn't go fully Sayori.
Yeah, but it's whoever it's leaning more towards is just who it picks. It's not like a in-between thing.
Okay.
So you're Sayori's route.
I like how it like immediately hits on Yuri. She's so sweet. And everything. Oh my god. Okay.
Because she's the mature one, man.
She's so sweet though, but then I just.
It's funny. Sayori reminds me of one of my ex-girlfriends. It's really weird.
Oh my god, it's so creepy.
It's so freaking weird. Because she's like exactly like her. Yeah, and you'll see like later on how she's like even the way she relates later on is just so on the spot.
Okay guys, this has been 14 Gamer Girl 28 with Captain WheatThin.
Later, dudes.